Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. It is February 4th, 2026. We are in a new month, February. Thanks God for another day of life. Thank you, God, for waking us up, giving breath in our lungs. I'm here because of God. Thank you for, us coming together, being able to think, hear, taste, touch, and smell. To God be the glory. All right, guys, let's review trades for the day. I'm in the green primarily because of futures. Lost money on momentum, and I know why. We'll explain. I want to make a statement here in the beginning. I'm not a certified financial professional. I'm not giving you any advice here. I'm only reviewing my trades. These losses are not typical, and any risk that you enter into the stock market is yours to bear. Again, I want to put a disclaimer here. The stock market is risky. You are taking risk. That risk is your own. I'm not here to give you any advice. Only here to help you learn from my mistakes. You do as you will. All right, guys. So the two trades on the momentum today. I'm in the red, and the reason is because I got in. So what happened here is we had momentum up, gap up. We had a gap. Got in here as it was holding on the 1 minute. So I saw that it was holding, but I completely disregarded and neglected this huge bearish candle, and we went down from there. So this was a gap. I got in impulsively. I did not wait for a 5-minute signal. This could not have been a 5-minute signal either, this one right here, because of how big this trend candle is. So yeah, it went up, but it quickly went down, and such a long wick right here is all screaming do not enter the trade. This was a completely impulsive trade. So there's multiple things I missed here. So the strategy was, this was breakout, no signal. Risk reward was, say I got in right here. I could have gone down all the way there. My target was there. My risk reward ratio was 1.26, so not even that great. My reason for entry, I thought it was holding the line after the gap, and what I missed here was just got in. I got in even more actually. So I got in with 500 here. I got in more of 2,500 here. So I anteed up when I shouldn't have. I got in after a gap up, so I missed the first gap. We're already at risk. We want to be getting in before the gap. I didn't wait for a 5-minute signal. I got in impulsively. On the 1 minute, I was seeing signs of. So I got in right here, anteed up right here on the pullback. The pullback, could have been a better move. I got in right here with 500. That's okay. I was like, okay, let's just see if it breaks out. But to get in right here, anteed up after a huge trend candle with significant volume, that's what I missed here. So it was a trend bear candle plus very low volume. I missed that. So second second strategy, second move today. I got in at the pullback. So we had a breakout after this range right here. We had that breakout after the range. I saw that had pulled back. This is a nice decreasing volume. We've got our doji, that's textbook. We're holding to the 9 EMA on the 1 minute. This is all good. I got in I got out quickly. This was gonna be a breakout, So I got in at the right time. I really like my entry, but we noticed here that it shot up and immediately shot back. With the discipline, I'm getting out right there, and I did. So what was good here is I got out right after seeing a huge breakout candle eat itself and leave us a very long shooting star doji. So once I see those on the 1 minute, I'm out immediately. Strategy here was a breakout pullback. Breakout pullback. This was a pullback with signal. Yeah, this was pullback with signal, which we like. The reason for the entry is because we were holding 21 EMA and the breakout point, and we had broken out with very high volume, low wick. So reason for entries, we were holding the 9 EMA, holding breakout spot, and our breakout candle was looking good, very high volume, and short wick. Risk reward here. This was making new highs, so risk reward on new highs is very nice. We get in here right at the top of that candle. It would have been right here. I mean, our risk reward here could have been 3.6, which it was. It just fell 3.6 and up. What I miss here? Nothing. I mean, we were making new highs. We were breakout. This was the stock of the day. I mean, I just handled this very well. It didn't want to break out. So, didn't get in here. I waited for a true breakout right here. What I'm going to change in the future is so after the gap, I really need more justification after the gap. Which means the signal candle has to be good. Because if we see here, I got in at this signal candle on the 1 minute, but that wasn't enough because look at that that's just a beautiful trend bar right there. That's smart money. Wherever we see big trend candles like that, smart money. If I see a huge trend bear candle on the 1 minute, um, it's a big caution sign, especially after the halt. So those are my lessons for today. If I had to do today again differently, I wouldn't have taken any momentum trades. I wouldn't have taken this one. This one, I didn't wait for the 5 minute signal. This would have been a better 5 minute signal right here. This would have been a much better 5 minute signal right there. Should have got in right here. But even then, this is a huge caution sign. Like long wicks to the upside with very high volume as well are huge signals. Like these cannot be ignored. Huge signals right here to avoid this trade. Because what that means is everybody's pushing that down as soon as it does that. And then look what it did for the rest of the day. So it went down. So if I had to do this again, guys, I wouldn't have taken this trade at all. This was an impulsive trade made without a signal candle. I saw like I got in too early, and even after this huge caution signal, I got in. Because look, even after that huge, because I disregarded the fact that my core tenant, which is big green candles don't follow big bear candles. This was a big bear candle. I got in, even with a signal. Even if the signal is textbook, this was a textbook signal, but we had such a bearish trend candle here that it wasn't gonna happen. So I wouldn't have taken this trade at all. This was a well managed trade. In the future, this is like I didn't get in here. That was rookie. That was would have been a rookie move. I waited for the pullback, got in. Could have taken more profits up there, but it got quickly rejected, and I didn't play it again. So that was good. It was on the downside after that move. So overall, waited for the pullback after a breakout with a signal. Um, and don't avoid. Um, I am looking at the chart clearly and objectively, and being just very truthful with what signals it's telling me. The market, the chart's gonna tell me what I need to know. I just need to listen. Yeah, so that was momentum. Today in futures we were green. I can go over what I was learning today in my futures. I mean, I'm still learning a few things. Let's see. Y'all can see that. All right, so big lesson of today was I noticed that the 15-minute and the 5-minute interval works. Um, for my style because I'm scalping. I'm scalping the 15-minute and the 5-minute. The 15-minute is used to identify the larger primary trend. The primary trend is this one. Look how big that one is. The primary trend is happening over days. This is all the way from January 29th till now. Like we can see what type of trend we are in primarily. We're in a downwards trend, okay? So what's good is to be honest, I want to say that I only traded the trend. I focused on only trading the trend. I still went against it at times. Probability wise, it's super clear. Like, so we need to trade with the primary trend, and we need to trade with the like the short term trend, which is this. So the 5-minute will be used to identify the trend channel, the smaller time frame trend channel. And today I made money when I only entered on the zones of pullback. So after pullback. So instead of entering here, so let's say entered here every time, right? Entered here, entered here, entered here. I would have lost money, but instead I waited for it to come up here, and that's where I decided to enter. I would enter here and would exit here on the 5-minute. These are textbook pullback handles on increasing volume. Still testing out this strategy. Don't know for sure if it's like works all the time. We'll see. Um, so rule of thumb is only enter after pullbacks, as in wait for signal. 15-minute is not really used for signal. I noticed like 15-minute is used to identify the large term trend, and then that will tell me that'll give me 50% of what I need to know. Am I going short? Am I going long? Today we're going short because as of this morning, it made it clear that every bearish candle is larger than the bullish candle, and all the pullbacks on the bull side is very small and weak. So this is a bear day, time to short. That's what we did here. shorted today for the most part. I lost the most money when I was long. Like, yeah, my long positions made me way less money today overall. My short positions grossed me much more. So I mean, that's just a clear sign that um go with the trend. Like, go with the trend. The trend is your friend in this case. I'm not really worried so much about like long-term zones of resistance as much. I'm more so concerned with the trend line. The trend line will tell me what I need to know. Like, we went up here, we made that trend line, and then we've been going down for the rest of the day. Um, so I'm really trading with the trend. I'm trading the pullback on the 5 minute. Yeah, I mean, I'm still need to learn like what strategy to employ for swing trading, like intraday, because I think there's a lot more risk reward or just a lot safer moves, long term, larger moves long term that will remove the emotional stress of the day to day. I mean, I could have it simultaneously, so need to figure out the longer term strategy here for swing trading, even like intraday versus scalping, still trying to figure that out. Like, do I want to scalp intraday? Do I want to swing intraday and just focus on momentum? I mean, I might as well scalp if momentum trading isn't like there's nothing going on with momentum. Like, so we'll see. So what I did good, traded majority with the trend. I traded majority with trend, which is good. I identified the trend channels, which helped a lot today. You need to wait for the pullback to the top or bottom of the trend channel in order to get in. It greatly reduces risk. Yeah, so this trend channel was respected essentially the whole day. Like, it probably will continue being respected. I mean, we could paper test it out, but this was the strategy here. I would say is I need to add a strategy here. Um, I'll add it. But yeah, guys, that was big today on PNL. I was right 75% of the time. Um, yeah, I think just big thing is going with the trend. So 15 minute and 5 minute. So 15 minute is primary trend, 5 minute is entry. Great. Wait until pullback to get in at highs and lows of trend line. Trend lines are my friend. Monkey like trend lines. So yeah, that was today, guys. Big thing I learned here on futures is the 15 minute is gonna give me that big trend. I can identify the trend channel that we're in on the 5 minute better, and then use that to time my entries and exits. Pretty simple. Yeah, guys, that was a big today. Big learning on the momentum. If you're me, you do not. What you do is you wait for the signal after the halt and for it to hold the line. And if you also see breakouts, you don't trade the breakouts. You actually just wait for the pullback entry, then get in. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of the day. Have a good one.